Yeah, and that's what we talk about. That crown on the straightaway coming off of turn 2 as you go late in the run. You want to wrap that line further around turn 2 to straighten that exit out more. You don't want to go across that crown off the exit of 2 with wheel in the car and spin the back tires. Every time you slide the back of the car or spin the back tires, it just takes life out of the run, and you lose lap time longer in the run.
Last time we saw Corey LaJoie, he was lying on his back on the pit lane in Austin. Climbed out of the car and he said, suddenly I had a cramps from my rib cage to my toes after that race. But climbed up, walked away under his own power, went, got some fluids, he was fine.
I did see on social media this week, he called us out for overselling that though. I don't feel as if we oversold that, because then I followed it up by listening just about 3 minutes later, and he identified correctly the fact that he was crappie flopping on the deal, and he was cramped up, and he did get on a cart and go to the infield care center.
Yeah, well, unfortunately for him, he flopped out right in front of the TV booth. So,
yes.
Oversold. No way.
But all's well that ends well.
Yeah. Well, here's the deal. He was just cramped up, and every driver on pit road, we heard Christopher Bell talk this week how sick he was after the race and didn't feel well. I promise you that 3/4 of the field felt like that. That was an exhausting last run of the race, and you're just so busy there, and you don't get a break, and it's hot, and the drivers will have to go through not what they went through last week, but it's going to be the same thing here. You're going to have a lot of green flag laps and not get a break for a long time during this race this weekend as well.
Bubba Wallace fourth among the Toyotas in this Group B, behind Jones, Bell, and Truex, ahead of Hamlin and Reddick.
Makes me want a quarter pounder, boys.
Well, that'll also make you tired during the race if you eat too many quarter pounders, Clint.
Might be worth it, Kevin. You look like you could use one anyway.
Yeah.
Eric Jones is the quickest Toyota in this session, third overall behind McDowell and Keselowski, but again, that's just the one fastest laps. And we don't have best consecutive lap data on Group B because they're down off the bottom of our digital chart, which is occupied by all the Group A drivers. The track had more speed in it when Group A went out. Chase Elliott, 29th overall. He is the third quickest Chevrolet in Group B, second behind Byron. Just ahead of Hocevar, and then LaJoie, Busch, and Dillon.
See him coming to pit road. That box is hard to pick up. You want to practice pit road speed in this corner so you get a good rhythm where you go up and down on the speed to get back to the straight line speed. Tricky pit road. Everybody needs to practice it. If you don't, that's your own fault. You put yourself in a window to make a mistake early in the race, and we've seen a lot of mistakes on pit road this year, so a lot of these guys need to practice.
So you see the orange box.
Well, one's what to do, and 6 cars what not to do.
Yes, and that's why you do it, because you got to know how far you can break into the corner. Easy to lock that left front tire up into turn 3. It's better to give up a little bit of time getting onto pit road so you can have those references and pick up the pit box, that box at the end of pit road to know that you need to be below that. So it's there's a lot that goes into it in those little details.